Hi, I'm CJ Redwine, and I am the author of the Defiance trilogy, and also the upcoming The Shadow Queen, which comes out in winter of 2016 and is an epic fantasy retelling of the Snow White fairy tale. And I am here to share some things that you probably don't know about me. I am obsessed with llamas. So obsessed that I have a stuffed llama mascot. I named her Clementine, and she sits on a shelf above my desk and watches over me while I type. Alright, I have a thing with green beans. I'm gonna try to talk about this without gagging. But green beans make me gag. They immediately, just the thought of them activates my gag reflex. And this all stems back to a childhood trauma where my father forced me to eat green beans and I couldn't eat them, so I tried to swallow them like pills. And anyway, you don't want the rest of it, the rest of the story, because it's gross. I'm sure you can fill in the blank. But yes, green beans, the sight, the smell, even talking about them makes me want to hurl. I was once kicked in the head by a horse. Right there. I really don't recommend it. I was obsessed with the Dukes of Hazzard when I was in second grade. I was pretty much convinced I was going to grow up to marry John Schneider, who plays Bo Duke. Well, when I was older, married, and pregnant out to here, like just about to give birth, my husband and I were actually invited to John Schneider's house for his Christmas party because my husband coached his daughter in volleyball. So we get there, I'm literally waddling up to the man. I mean, I'm 9 months pregnant. And I reach out my hand to say hello to him, and my husband says, "This is my wife, CJ. She wanted to marry you when she was in second grade." And that's my introduction to John Schneider. CJ the whale meeting Bo Duke, still wearing cowboy boots and a shirt kind of unbuttoned down to here. And he was very gracious about it, but it was super awkward. I am a girl who loves her fandoms, and one of my main fandoms is Harry Potter. We are so obsessed in my house about Harry Potter that even though we own like 4 versions of every movie, we have the original one that came out, and then we have the one with the director's cut, and then we have the fancy special edition with all the extra commentary and everything on it. We own all of those. Every time ABC Family has a Harry Potter weekend, we watch it, commercials and all, because, you know, it's Harry Potter. Everything comes to a stop for Harry Potter. I have a big mouth, literally. So when I used to be a teacher, used to be a high school and middle school teacher, and one year they challenged during homecoming week, they challenged all of the teachers to have a chubby bunny contest. Well, I'm also extremely competitive, so even if it's nasty and disgusting, like marshmallows, I mean, marshmallows are gross unless you light them on fire, I was determined to win. So I stuffed 22 marshmallows into my mouth, just kept stuffing, and then would just sit there while everybody else did their chubby bunny thing, letting it sort of disintegrate into my, it's as gross as it sounds. 22, still said chubby bunny. Yes, I am the champion, and to my knowledge, no one has ever beaten my record at that school. My weakness is not chocolate, it's office supplies. You send me to a bakery, I'm good. Maybe I get one donut, maybe I don't. You send me to Staples, and I am a danger to our mortgage payment. So I surround myself, I have drawers that are just devoted to office supplies that have not yet been used. It comforts me to know that I have some spares on hand. And one of the things that I obsess about having are gel pens in a rainbow of colors, because you never really know what color is going to be appropriate for the thing that you want to write. You know, your to-do list on a Monday might be burgundy, or you might be in the kind of mood where it's hot pink. And when I do all of my plotting before I sit down to write a book, I put them in pretty notebooks and I write it all out by hand, all of my outlining and everything. And I do that in different color pens. So lots of turquoise, purple, and pink, basically.